What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and this is the Marincess deck profile. It's actually my first time playing this deck ever, so if there are a few things you think I messed up with, please let me know in the comment section below so we could actually all improve as a community. And also, before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe, please, with a Marincess on top or with a ribbit on top. And now let's jump right into it. So I'm playing, of course, Blue Tang, the best card by far. It's kind of like the gazelle of the deck in a way. On normal or special, you get to foolish for a Marincess monster from your deck to your grave, and also when it's used as a link material for a water monster, you excavate the top three. And if, well, you excavate it, and of course, if you get a Marincess card, you get to add it, but the rest gets shuffled back into the deck. So pretty good card. And then 2 Pascalis on normal or special. It special summons a Marincess from your hand, but also during the main phase, except during the turn it was sent to the grave, so it's not really a turn 1 combo. You can banish it from the grave and then recycle back a Marincess spell or trap from your grave. So pretty good card, but not a 3 of. It's not as good as Blue Tang. Even the Spring Girl is not as good because it's also once per turn, and it's not a starter on its own, it's just an extender. So it's kind of like an Aqua Spirit, if you will. So pretty good card, I like it a lot. 2 Seahorse, again, it's just an extender, but it's once per turn, and it's also level 3 and not level 4, so you can't really use it for Bahamut Shark, but you can use it for link plays. And very similarly to Pascalis, it has a graveyard effect, except during the turn it was sent to the graveyard, where you can banish it, and special summon a water monster from your hand to your zone, a Marincess link monster points to. Really, really interesting. And 1 Mandarin, because it's a level 1, so you can't make any Xyz plays with it, just like Seahorse. But also, if it's in your hand or graveyard, you can target 1 water link monster you control, special summon it to a zone it points to, but it gets banished when it leaves the field, and it's also once per turn. And Sleepy Maiden is a level 5, so I think playing 2 is way too much. And it also is an extender, just like Spring Girl, but it's a little worse because of its level. And you also cannot normal summon it. So yeah, unlike Spring Girl, which you actually can normal summon. So that's pretty much it for my Marincess count. But even the Swap Frog and not the Ronin Totem, but Swap Frog is pretty much almost like a Marincess starter at this point, because you still get to make a Coral Anemone and play from there. And we do play a few hand traps, but not that many. So 2 Ash, 2 Ghost Bell. For the utility cards, I'm on 1 Call by the Grave, triple Sided Mining, triple Chalice, I love this card so much, triple Dive, really good card to hard draw, so you can actually search for the Battle Ocean and then special summon from the deck instead of reviving back from your graveyard. That's way better. 2 Talons, so you can play through hand traps or break boards, Monster Reborn, World Legacy Succession, because you have pretty much everything that's a Link 1, and you always have that zone that points to, so this is just another Monster Reborn, I guess, but it's once per turn and it's not a starter, so playing like too many would be way too much. And then 3 Marincess Wave, 3 Solemn Strike. Again, I literally made this deck list in 1 day, so if there are things you think I should actually change, please let me know. Let us all know. That would do us all like a lot of good. It's pretty much it for the main deck. For the extra deck, 1 Bahamut Shark, Double Toad, 1 Marincess Great Bubble Reef, that's a Link 4 monster, as well as Aqua Argonaut, another Link 4, and then for the Link 3s, I'm playing 2 of them, Marbled Rock and Coral Triangle. So this card draws, this card negates spells and traps on your opponent's turn, this card recycles back a Marincess card from your graveyard to your hand, and Coral Triangle allows you to send a Marincess monster, a water monster from your hand to your grave, add 1 Marincess trap from your deck to your hand. So even if you hard draw Ronin Totem and it doesn't really do anything, you can actually send that instead and search the wave so you have an interruption, and it has a really nasty graveyard effect. And then we have 2 Coral Anemone, 1 area, could literally be anything at this point, 1 Crystal Heart, so when we link it off for something, it becomes unaffected by card effects if we have Battle Ocean, I think, as well as 2 Blue Slug and 2 Sea Angel, so we have a bit more utility in our extra deck. So that's pretty much it for the extra deck, and now for the idea section. Parallax Seed is an interesting one, but it doesn't work because the Blue Slug would actually lock you underwater only for the rest of the turn, which kind of sucks, and this is wind. And then 1 Sleepy Maiden, 1 Aqua Spirit, 1 Pascalis. Well, I mean, if you want to play more, that's obviously. Aqua Spirit is not really good because it's not a Marincess card, so you can't really start your plays with it. Shatana is like the same logic, but it's like a Photon Thrasher, if you will. Dupe Frog could be summoned off of Toad, but you have to like properly summon it with Swap Frog, so it's kind of like too much to ask. Stealth Kraken and Dweller could be rank 4s that you can make instead of Bahamut Shark, but I don't recommend it. I think Toad is much better than either of these cards. And also, the Bahamut Shark, it's kind of like a +1, because you have Bahamut and Toad, whereas the rank 4, use 2 monsters for 1 monster. So you can't link off like the surplus Bahamut Shark for like a link 4 climb in that situation. And now for the other cards, we are playing technically Access Code, Shooting Code, Trance Code, and Splash Mage. Access Code is dark, not water, so it doesn't really work that well. Shooting Code is water, but its effect isn't that great. Trance Code is earth, so not that great as well. Splash Mage could technically work, but I couldn't really think of anything. And if you want to play more World Legacy Succession, but like I said, I don't recommend it. So that's pretty much it for my Marincess deck profile. Really hope you guys were able to learn a thing or two. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.